Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through the new Notional Data Exporter, and we'll do a small example of what we can do with it. So the first thing you need to do to access the data exporter is to go on the info.notional.finance website, which is our analytics website. From there, you need to click on the Export Historical Data tab on the left side of your screen. And from there, you'll access all of the different historical data sets that are available, things like historical trades, accounts, liquidations, reserves. So maybe just as an example, I'll click on the historical note price data set. So here we can see the date, the timestamp, and the historical note price. Maybe if I look at the liquidations data set, you'll see that we have like the date, the timestamp, the liquidated account address, the liquidator account address, the amount, the currency, and a few other metrics. So for our example here, I'll click on the historical trades dataset. So historical trades relate to all of the lending and borrowing activity that occurred on Notional since the launch of V2. So here what we can see is we have the date, the timestamp, the account, what's the transaction type, so redeem, lend, borrow, mint action. We have the currency, the amount. And what's interesting with this data exporter tool is that we can filter the data easily. So we can say, I want a date that is after a specific time, or I can say, I want to look only at a specific account, or I can say, maybe in this case, maybe we want to look only at the borrow transaction type. So I'll just type borrow here and add the filter. So as you can see, we're currently only looking at the borrow transaction. So once you're happy with the filters, you can just click export, click download as CSV. That's going to download a file. You can open it in Excel. And there you go. You have access to the historical data in a nice formatted way. So here I'll just change the type quickly since my computer is in French. And from there we can just run a quick analysis. So we have all of the historical data here. Let's do a small pivot table to look at the data. So maybe the thing we want to analyze is to look at the amount that was borrowed, so per currency. So we can select the currency here, and we can select the amount in USD. And there you can see that over the last few months, there were $206 million worth of borrow activity on Notional. If we want to look at another metric, maybe we can look at the count, the transaction count on Notional for borrow transaction. So we can see that there were, for example, 144 borrow trades for DAI, 208 for USDC. And from there, you can easily add a small graph directly in Excel. So let's do just that. Let's insert maybe a pie chart. And there we can see that most of the borrow activity in USD was in USDC, then DAI, then wrap Bitcoin, and ETH. So you can run all sorts of analysis like that. And you can even combine multiple data sets on the data exporter and run some cool analysis with it. So that's it for the data exporter. I hope you enjoyed the tool and uncover some interesting data. Thanks.